Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Horror Talk, episode 11. I know I said I was going to do Sleepaway Camp and Creature Features, but we're going to put those aside because this one is one we really want to talk about, and that is horror comedies, especially our favorites. So here's Greg.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Hey, so horror comedies, two genres you may not think would work well together, but they definitely do. There's a lot
They
of
like blend together.
They definitely do. I mean, yeah, it's all these movies we're going to talk about are great as a horror movie, and they're great as a comedy also. So let's get started. What's your first pick?
Well, I got Tucker and Dale versus Evil. This is a movie about two redneck brothers.
This one is, I think, funnier than it is more like horrifying.
Yeah.
Like, it's Alan Tudyk, and I don't know the other actor's name, but they're both excellent. They're just like these nice-hearted rednecks that these teenagers come to visit their area, and like it's so funny. Like,
they just start dying off.
They start getting murdered, and and
it looks like they're
killing
them.
It's so funny because they're just like two good dudes, and it's like them, like they seem like they're evil, but it's really like those the kids that are visiting. They're like the evil ones actually, because Dale and Tucker are just nice dudes.
They're just trying to mind their own.
Yeah, it's a really funny movie.
Yeah, that's definitely one. Great horror comedy.
There's some good kills in it too. I mean,
do you want to just go down the list, or do you want to go?
I'll do mine. This one's a big one for a lot of people. Shaun of the Dead. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the first ones that really put horror comedy. Simon Pegg, Edgar Wright, great director, Edgar Wright. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, but it really kind of put it on the map. It really made horror comedy mainstream, I feel like, when this came out in the early 2000s. I mean, it's a zombie movie, and it's very much like a parody of the Romero Dead movies. There's several callbacks to it, which I noticed even on the first viewing, when they're going to get Sean's mom. Her name is Barbara, and she's arguing with him over the phone. And Nick Frost's character goes, "We're coming to get you, Barbara," which is obviously a reference to the first Romero Night of the Living Dead. So it's a really fun time. It does have some good zombie effects in it too. I mean, there's some cool zombie kills. I mean, at one point a guy gets torn apart, just like what is it, Captain Rhodes does in Day of the Dead. So I mean, it's full of Easter eggs if you love the Romero movies. It's very funny. Edgar Wright's a fantastic director.
Wish we got a sequel to that.
Yeah,
it's probably best we didn't.
Probably. I mean, Edgar Wright's still making good movies. I don't know if you ever saw Last Night in Soho, not a comedy, but that was an excellent horror movie by Edgar Wright. It's really good, but I digress. Yeah, exactly, I digress. Let's hit yours next.
All right. My second favorite horror comedy, I guess, that I picked was Bad Taste.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Directed by Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
This is back when he did wacky
The Lord of the Rings guy, as most people know him, which you would have never thought he came from the movies he made early.
This was back when he was in New Zealand.
Yeah, these were filmed in New Zealand. Right,
kind
of. I mean, they were low budget, but they were there was a lot of love made in those movies. He put a lot of love into them for sure.
Yeah, Bad Taste is about aliens that come down and start this fast food restaurant called Crumb's Crunchy Delights, and they sell I don't know, food and stuff. Yeah, but they're
using the humans, right?
They're using the humans as secret ingredient.
I always thought it was weird that their spaceship was just like a house, like a 3-story house. I guess he couldn't afford a budget for a spaceship, so it's just a 2-story house, and there's some cool shootout scenes in it. That's definitely a fun movie.
The Boys,
they
call them.
Yeah. That's definitely a fun movie.
One
that a lot of people have seen, I feel like. A lot of people don't know.
People probably watch Dead Alive more than they watch Bad Taste.
That's true. Dead Alive is a little more famous, but I don't know. I'm not going to say I might like Bad Taste a little more than Dead Alive, honestly. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, Bad Taste is definitely one that I recommend. We recommend it too.
Definitely.
It's just one you got to see. It's on Tubi.
Yeah, watch it on Tubi.
I would recommend just picking it up because I don't think it's ever been to Blu-ray or 4K.
You get it on DVD, right?
Yeah, I got this numbered version.
Yeah.
And it's actually right here.
Where you get the alien. So you know it's not taking itself seriously. The alien's flipping you off.
Peter Jackson's actually in the movie.
Yeah, he is. A young Peter Jackson. What was this movie made? 80-something, right?
Let's see here.
It's got to be mid-80s, right?
It says 2001, but there's no way. I think it's late 80s.
Yeah, late 80s sounds right. Should have looked at this before we started. Oh well.
That's all right. They know.
Good movie. Yeah, you can always look it up.
Google
Google, yeah. As Joe Bob says, Google that fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
great movie.
That's a peace sign.
Yep.
But that's my number 2 pick. What's your number?
I'm gonna cheat here, and I'm gonna go with a show.
Okay.
It's a show. It's Stand Against Evil.
Oh yeah, that's a great
John
one.
C. McGinty. Like, it's really funny. Like, it's got a lot of good actors in it too. It's got what's her name? Janet Varney as the sheriff. So it's about Stan, who's this no-nonsense sheriff in a small New England town, and his wife was a witch, but he didn't know it at the time, and she was the only thing keeping him from all the basically all the witches that have been killed in the town from killing him and attacking him. And so when his wife dies, they all start coming after him. So each episode is just kind of like a little like vignette of like each one's like its own like witch coming to get him, and they're really funny. It's I don't even know. I don't know where you can watch it now. Shudder, I think, had it. Shudder still has it, yeah. But there's 3 seasons. It's too bad there's only 3 seasons. They're all good. The first one's my favorite. The first season's my favorite. So really funny
puppets
show.
in it.
Yeah, there's one with puppets. Like, that's the thing. Like, I love how each episode was kind of its own self-contained thing. Like, there was kind of a broader arc also, but like each one was kind of its like own kind of theme. There was one where they spoofed like kaiju Godzilla movies, which was really funny. That's like in the 3rd season. That was really funny. One of my favorites is called No, Your Goat, which is kind of a parody of Jaws, where there's this goat demon coming after him, and like he's like they're like stuck in their house like siege style, and the goat's like circling it. And at one point, Stan sticks the aerosol cans on his horns, and he's going to shoot it just like the canister in Jaws. It's a really funny show.
I gotta check that one out.
Yeah, you need to watch more of that.
I've only seen like the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, well, yeah. The 3rd season's pretty good. Like I said, I think the first season's my favorite, but that show is excellent. I can't recommend it enough.
So that's your number 2?
That's my number 2. I cheated and did a show.
That's all right. My number 3 would be this one. Idle Hands.
Oh yeah,
starring Devon Sawa, Jessica Alba, that guy that played Foggy Nelson in Daredevil,
yeah.
Seth Green.
I feel like this is an underrated movie. Like, no one talks about this movie.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I saw a YouTube video recently. I don't remember which channel did it, but they were talking about how it was like a box office dud, and it all came down to like the timing of when it came out.
Believe it or not, it's getting remade.
Oh, I believe that. I did hear about that. They mentioned that in that video I saw. But yeah, this is a great movie. You want to explain the plot a little?
Okay, so basically it's about Devon Sawa's character. He lives with his parents.
He's still in high school, right?
Yeah, it's around Halloween time.
Yeah.
He has a cat named Bones.
Yeah.
It's like a white cat. But basically he's staying with them. He starts hanging out with these stoner friends of his. I mean,
it's a stoner comedy.
Yeah.
And kind of a zombie possession movie.
Seth Green and, like the guy said, I can't remember the guy that played Foggy.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, but he's...
Anyway, his hand gets possessed eventually.
Yeah.
And he has to cut it off. It's kind of an homage to, my favorite
I was going to say, it definitely is definitely an homage to that, for sure. Like him cutting his hand off. And then the hand is obviously, pretty much the bad guy the rest of the movie. It's crawling around.
Yeah, you have to stop the hand.
Yeah, and it's a stoner comedy. It's really funny.
Yeah, this is the
underrated. Like I said, I don't feel like people know or talk about this movie very much at all.
Well, they probably won't once it comes out.
Yeah,
I hope it doesn't.
I hope the remake's good too. I mean, this is a really fun movie.
Yeah.
I remember watching this movie when it first came out. I mean, it's always been a fun one.
Yeah, it's one of those. I love all the references to the other horror movies.
Yeah.
And the fact that Offspring's in it.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Offspring is in it.
They're playing the prom.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 3. What's your number 3?
I'm gonna go with Frank Henenlotter's Frankenhooker.
Oh yeah.
This one is absolutely ridiculous.
He's the guy
it's bonkers if you haven't seen.
Or not Bad Taste. He
did Basket Case.
Basket Case. That's right.
Yeah, this movie's bonkers if you haven't seen it. The premise alone. This guy, he's like some kind of he's not actually a scientist, but he does science. In his spare time, I guess. I don't know. And his girlfriend gets in an unfortunate lawnmower accident and gets killed. And he can't live without her, so he decides he's going to, keep her brain, and he's going to piece her back together piece by piece by murdering hookers. So, she turns into a Frankenstein monster, and it's really funny. Because he's using hookers, his girlfriend takes on the personality of the hookers, and like the way he murders the hookers is like really funny too, because he makes a super crack. You know, he's like, I'm not killing them if I use super crack. They killed themselves. Like it's a really funny movie.
I love the part where he's like using his means of therapy is taking a drill to his head.
Oh yeah, he does like give himself lobotomies throughout the movie. Yeah, it's a very silly movie. It's really funny. Frank Henenlotter. I'm surprised he didn't make more movies like this. Although I guess the Basket Case sequels were like not as.
I liked Brain Damage.
Yeah, they were a little more goofy, like unlike the first one. Yeah. Oh, Brain Damage was great too. Yeah, that was a good one too. Yes, for sure.
Elmer the alien.
Yeah, Elmer who shoots the blue juice into your skull. Yeah,
hallucinating.
Yeah, that one was a fun one too. Yeah. So yeah, Frankenhooker. Frankenhooker's great if you haven't seen it. It's very funny. It has some good gore in it. I mean, it's
it's a little bit of everything. And there's like you'll notice like each one of Henenlotter's movies is a reference to his other movies.
What was the one in?
So if you watch Brain Damage, if you're on the subway. You can see Belial and his brother sitting on the subway.
Okay.
And
that's
there's a couple others. One like the Zorro guy that's in Frankenhooker.
Yeah.
The pimp guy.
Yeah.
He's in another one of those movies.
So one of the Basket Case sequels.
I think it's one of the Basket Case ones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so it's like it's in its own universe.
Yeah, it does seem like its own own universe. But yeah, Frank Henenlotter's great. I mean, that's a good movie. It's a lot of fun.
You want to name any honorable mentions down there?
Yeah, let's kind of you gonna grab the movies. We'll kind of just rattle some off. A more recent one I was thinking of was Deadstream. Which is on Shudder. That's a lot of fun.
We watched that.
The dude going, it's like a haunted house movie, but he's like live streaming, so like you get it's like POV like camera stuff, and it's kind of a ghost story, but like it gets really wild and fast paced. To me, it kind of reminded me of like Evil Dead 2 because it was like so like just like grueling and fast paced, and all these things are happening.
He's trying to like revitalize his channel.
Yeah. by going to like lock himself in this haunted house. That's a fun one too. I mean, I had a lot of fun with that movie.
Yeah, that was great. The one I always thought was cool. By the way, Deadstream's the one I want to pick up.
Yeah,
that's a newer movie. But
yeah,
here's one that's a trauma movie. You've never seen this, but I recommend. It's a 2 double feature: Killer Nerd and Bride of Killer Nerd. But I'm mainly talking about just the first one because that's the best one.
I mean, they look good. It's trauma. How could it be bad?
Yeah, I got this at a Hastings years ago. It's like this. They got bought out by Vinstock. But anyway, long story short, this is about a nerd. I forgot the actor's name. He was an American Splendor. I never saw that movie. Toby Radolph.
Okay.
Radolph, right?
Yeah, Radolph, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, he plays the killer nerd. He's kind of works at this like cubicle job or something. It's like an office job.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, a nerd. Nothing's going for him. And then one day he just snaps and starts killing people.
Sounds like a trauma movie to me.
Yeah, it is hilarious. It's good horror comedy.
All right, I'm gonna go. Bubba Hotep.
There
Who doesn't love Bubba Hotep, man?
We saw that with Joe Bob Briggs.
In the theater. Bruce Campbell playing an aged Elvis in an arrest home in East Texas.
Yeah.
And there's a redneck mummy that's coming to suck the soul out of the residents there. And so it's up to him. Yeah, some sort of Bubba Hotep, as he says. So it's up to Elvis and this guy who is a black man who thinks he's JFK. Yeah, like I love the line. They dyed me this color. So it's up to them to stop this Bubba Hotep. And it's a great movie.
It's like a giant. My favorite is the giant beetle in it.
Oh yeah, the scared beetle. Yeah, they hold under catch under the
I am the king or something.
Right.
I don't know. He says something. It's like, don't mess with the king.
Yeah, I mean it's Bruce Campbell. What's not to love? It's a great movie.
That's definitely one. Don Coscarelli.
Yeah, Don Coscarelli. Yep, indeed.
Who did Phantasm.
Due to Phantasm fame. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's a great.
It's definitely funnier than the Phantasm movies, but
I need to upgrade.
Yeah, that's a great one. All right, what do you got?
Let's see here. I'll do this one because I just found out it's getting remade. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Is it getting remade?
Just got announced the other day.
Wow, okay.
Ryan Gosling's going to be in it, I guess.
I feel like it's been more popular than ever for some reason the last couple of years. People have really been talking about this a lot. I mean, that game came out.
I blame the game, though.
That game came out, and like
Spirit Halloween.
I was going to say Spirit Halloween always has a ton of merch for them, so that might be part of it too.
Played a part.
Great movie, man. It's a lot of fun. Also, I mean, it's even the title doesn't take itself seriously. They're killer clowns from outer space. And
there's that title on the side that says, "In space, no one can."
Oh,
no one can eat ice cream.
No one can eat ice cream, which is a spoof of the Alien. No one can hear you scream.
Yeah,
great.
I love the part where he's like, this is Mooney's territory.
Yeah,
he doesn't believe anybody in the town.
Yeah, he's
the
typical hard nosed police chief or whatever.
Yeah,
and of course it doesn't end well for him.
Yeah, he becomes spoiler. He becomes a marionette.
Yeah, he becomes a puppet.
The puppet.
Yeah.
He's got the hand in his back.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, this is a classic.
Definitely is.
If you play the game, fun fact, you guys probably know, but you do not know this.
Yeah, I haven't really played the game.
If you play, it's only for PS5 and PC, but if you play the game, you can get a Tom Savini skin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Be Tom Savini.
Yeah, you could be Tom Savini.
I've always wanted to be Tom Savini.
Yeah, so just, there you go. Cool skin. But yeah, Killer Clowns, definitely recommend this one. This one will be good. Do you want to name any others down here?
One that you don't have down there. I don't know what else you got down there. That's a good one. But I'll name one. Heathers.
Yeah, Heathers.
I don't.
Is that a horror movie?
Yes, I mean there's horror elements to it for sure. Yeah. I mean, Christian Slater is murdering his classmates. I would say that counts.
This is a horror comedy. Though.
It's definitely more of a comedy, but I still think it's really funny. It's Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
It's got some really funny lines I love in it. Like
I think I saw that on the drive-in.
It was on the last drive-in for one of the first or second season early on. But I mean, that movie that's a really funny 80s. It's a fun 80s movie, high school setting, and it's definitely got they're definitely murdering people in that movie. Like Christian Slater's the bad guy, and he reluctantly drags Winona Ryder's character into everything. But memorable lines that are very quotable lines I think about quite a bit, like "fuck me gently with a chainsaw, Veronica," things like that, or
I don't remember that.
Or "great pate, but I got a motor phone to making this funeral." It's just got some of my favorite lines. I really like that movie. It's more comedy than horror, but I still had to mention it here.
Yeah, Heathers.
Yeah, it's Heathers. Yeah, because they're all named Heather. All the cliquey girls in the school. Yeah, it's a teen comedy. It's a horror movie.
It's a good honorable mention.
It is. Yeah.
This is one we both like.
Oh yeah, Chainsaw 2.
You want to start them off?
I mean, it's if you saw Chainsaw 1, it's not really anything like it. It definitely doesn't take itself seriously.
It was great. Toby Hooper came back.
Yeah, I love. I don't know if you have a slipcover of it, but I love the cover where it's like the parody of The Breakfast Club.
Oh, I don't have that.
Oh man, that's such a funny the fact that they did that was hilarious. Also, just
I have the gruesome edition.
It's pretty good, but yeah, I just love that they did the parody of the Breakfast Club with all the characters from Chainsaw. It's got Chop Top very notably. I mean, Bill Moseley playing a fan favorite Chop Top with the the metal plate and the nail hanger scratching it
my plate of the face, you dog.
Plus, oh man, what is the main guy's name in there?
Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper, him just going crazy at the end with the chainsaws.
Yeah, the chainsaw fight that was in my original video.
Yeah, it was in the original video. Yeah, but that him going crazy at the end with the chainsaws is great. Plus, spoiler, the woman at the end, she just also Caroline Williams just also goes crazy at the end. It's just a fun time.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you, Toby Hooper.
Yeah, for coming back and making that one.
Got a couple more in here. This one right here, Jack Brooks Monster Slayer.
I still haven't seen that one.
So. You haven't seen this one? I'll tell you the premise without giving it away, but I'm sure they've seen it. This is basically another monster hunter.
Yeah.
Kind of like Dylan Dog. Or
Dylan Dog. It's what it made me think of as Dylan Dog.
Yeah, something like that. Basically, he witnesses his parents get killed in the beginning of the movie as a kid, and there's this song that plays and it triggers him. But yeah, he gets vengeance to try to find that monster, because when he grows up, he gets like anger management problems
Oh,
because
okay.
he witnessed his parents.
Oh yeah. So it's like a revenge plot movie.
Yeah, it's like
basically.
a revenge movie, but Robert Englund's in it, of course.
Awesome.
He plays like a teacher.
All right.
It's just a good time. This is definitely one you'll have to check out.
Yeah.
It's Jack Brooks Monster Slayer. He's like a plumber. But definitely recommend this one. I don't want to drag it on. That's my honorable.
All right, I'll do one more. Let's do Dr. Giggles.
Okay.
Dr. Giggles, it was on last drive-in not that long ago, I think last year. But this movie is absolutely ridiculous. It's basically this guy who's, I don't know if he's actually a doctor, doesn't matter. It's basically him killing everyone with every single medical instrument you can think of. Like, that's the whole movie, basically. At one point, like, they show, spoiler alert, at one point they show this flashback when he was a kid and he, like, burst out of his mother, like, cuts his way out. I don't know why he was in there in the first place, but, like, that scene was ridiculous. Like, it's just a fun movie, a good slasher, just doesn't take itself seriously.
That one guy,
oh, yeah, what is that guy's name? He's been in some other
Drake.
things. That might be it.
Because in Darkman he was Robert Durant. So.
Okay.
Yeah, Larry Drake. He was also in Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
That's right, yes. Yes, he played the victim in that.
Yeah.
But that great movie, I mean, it's literally like, you don't have to think hard about this movie. It's funny because he's just killing everybody with every medical instrument you can think of. There's like basically scalpels, just whatever. There's kills with that. So it's a lot of fun. Doesn't ask a lot of you. Fun movie.
Definitely check it out. I think it's still in Shudder.
Might be.
Or pick it up. I have one more, but I've already talked about this a million times.
Yeah, I mean, it's one.
It is a good horror comedy. I mean,
It was a reference in Idle Hands. So
yeah, we've talked about it. If you want to know more in depth, we talked about this on.
Yeah. Didn't you do a review of it?
We
also?
just did the last horror talk. We talked the whole Evil Dead.
We did the Evil Dead series. That's right.
Evil Dead. You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that.
This is my favorite movie.
As long as we're honorable mentions, Army of Darkness.
I just had to mention it because it's a horror comedy.
True. I mean, it's one of the pillars of horror comedy. I think
I've said all I need to say about it. Just know, if you want to know more of my opinion, check out the other videos in the playlist, and you will definitely not be disappointed. So I have like a 2-part. Yeah. But anyway, I don't want to drag this video on too long. That's kind of like our opinions on horror comedies.
Those are horror comedies. I mean, I'm sure there's some we didn't talk about. If people want to put them in the comments,
Yeah.
I'm sure there were a million more we could have talked about. So
yeah, there is a lot, but like Scary Movie, of course. But
yeah,
I never got into those.
Yeah, I didn't really like those. I tried rewatching the first one not that long ago, and I couldn't even get through it. Like, they're parody movies.
It's kind of dated too.
They definitely are. But yeah, no.
But that's been episode 11 of Horror Talk. Can't believe it.
Yeah, already episode 11.
They love it.
That's good. We got to keep them coming.
But we'll do some more of the topics you guys voted on. But
yeah,
if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you later.